and find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy.
Hey guys, so first time I played the intro for over a week, so that's a good sign. I was going to come on earlier, like early, but I felt really sick. And so I went back to sleep until the afternoon time, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This whole banner thing is kind of weird. I was just in it and, I didn't know what to title my live, so I've been really out of the loop. So my daughter, you could hear her like having a good time with her friends on her game, so that's good, I guess. So I don't know who was in this picture here in the bottom. Is that supposed to be Billy Joe? Who was even in that picture? You can tell that's Cher. Obviously, that's Cher. Let me guess. How much you want to bet Cher paid for that? Who do you think paid for this? No, thank you, Connie. Thank you, Scorpio. Oh, it's her dad? Oh, Cher subs pay for it? What a freak. Oh, I was so sick earlier, guys. Oh, I was so uncomfortable. I don't know why. I was having like the worst hot flash. And I don't know. It's weird because I was so just felt miserable. But good thing is I feel better now. That's all that matters, right? Well, I see Mark right there in that picture, but then there's 3 people in that one picture. And I guess the one on the far left would be, I guess Cher would be in the middle. It doesn't even really look like Cher in the middle, but right, Janine? I don't know. It's just, it reminds me of when she pulled that stunt with me. That's what it reminds me of. When she like made some fake drama between me and her. And I mean, she was like so freaking, I was trying to just be like, hey, if you just listen to me, I can explain things to you. But she wasn't, it was like she wanted for us to be in a fight, and it just was ridiculous. Right? Exactly. Where is Quentin on that sign? Oh, really? Sartorial? If Cher wanted a passport in Canada, she could fast track it, but she isn't. I didn't think that she was ever a jealous type person, but actually thought she was a decent person and thought I had her wrong there for a while. But now it's like, no, I think I was right. Better order some food now that I think about it. I haven't ate today. But that was kind of what happened yesterday. Or I'm sorry, this morning. I wasn't able to eat for a few days because of, you know, when I get like that. Anyways, um it was weird. Yesterday was like the first day. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. I just ate what I don't know. It was weird because it was either yesterday or the day before I was able to eat for the first time. Like actually eat. And I like kept eating and eating. I don't know, it was weird. And then it made me so much it like made me sick. I never eat like that. I don't know. Snake tongue sticking out. I don't know if she said anything. I was just sent this, so I didn't even know about it. I mean, I haven't been able to really pay attention to everything. But like I said, I promised you guys today would be the day that I would try to get back with it. So, unfortunately, we all like have things that happen in our life that throw us off, at times. I'm no exception. So, but just like anybody else, like I have responsibilities, right? Sometimes we have to, as adults, do things like when we don't want to. Sometimes we want to just like take a month off of life and just kind of go hang out in the bedroom for, play video games for a month. That'd be great. Kind of actually was my life there for a while. It seemed like really with Jim, I didn't have to really worry too much. It was very, it was just like we just had each other's back. But I honestly feel pretty good though. So it just sucks because I was on a roll about this corruption and I was like really into it. And now I don't even know what's out there now. Like, I feel like if I look into it, it's already probably been out there now. It doesn't take long for people, for many of these YouTubers to find info. So I'm afraid of wasting my time. But I'm not done with this freaking whole corruption thing either. I want I don't know. I'm feeling kind of weird about this whole thing with Brandon. Like uncomfortable. Like I kind of feel like they're pulling a little like trick. But I don't know, at the same time it's like, is that even possible? Because to pull something like that off, several people would have to lie. Yeah, Cher's dad did go to prison for murder or something. I don't remember the circumstances, but obviously he's out, so it had to have, I don't know. Exactly. I don't remember the circumstances. I would be guessing if I say I want to guess about. I kind of think I know, but I don't want to say it because I don't know for sure if that's what happened. Yeah, this banner is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolute. This is what it shows to me. Like, it shows who she is as a person. Like, these people, when I say these people, I don't mean all of them, but there's many in this community who will just do absolutely anything for a freaking dollar. Even if they want to be like the freaking, even like try to team up with a baby, a more than likely baby murderer. Very good chance. And we're going to team up because screw our morals, right? We want money. I feel like when I do the right thing, more good comes towards me. I don't know if that's true or if it's something I don't know. I try to believe that anyways, in hopes that, if I'm good to other people and, try to help others when I can and stuff and not just take, if I can try to give as well. I think it all just kind of works its way around full circle eventually. I mean, we all have bad things happen to us. But I don't know. Something like this would make me feel like I have bad karma coming. I wouldn't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. It's not worth it for me just to advertise my channel and put myself out there in a negative light. It's like one of those people who they don't care what kind of attention they get as long as it's attention, right? I don't know if it would be, I don't mean like, this is extreme though, Susu. You know what I mean? This is like, I mean, people can always argue that any of us talking about these cases are making money off the kids. Um, it's, I see people's points with that. I get, I don't even think about that kind of, I just talk about what interests me. But I do think that there are people who, I do know there are people who purposely um, use cases like these to, and try to kind of like what Cher's. People get very, very what's the word, like mine, mine, selfish, greedy. Like, I've noticed that. Like, I don't feel like, oh, I'm the only one that can talk to Fred Hill, or I'm the only one that could talk to the babysitter. Oh, I don't know about them putting up signs about baby killer. No, I don't agree with that either, Squid. I don't. I just happen to be seeing this. This is just what I'm commenting on right now. I think it's all gross. Sorry. I think both sides. But I don't know exactly what's going on though now. Like, is this still going on? Like, is there people out there still trying to protest and stuff? I mean, come on, guys. It's like, enough is enough. You know what I mean? It's turning into a circus, like, for real. And a joke. And it's absolutely disgusting. Sorry. I really don't care like what type of hate I get off this. It's just the truth is the truth. Both sides. I think both of it's bad. It's one thing to peacefully protest, but we don't. I don't mind. I don't think that's a big deal. Like if you just like are gonna go out there and hold signs, I guess. And not disrupt the neighbors, not make just go there and let the world know how you feel, but don't be heathens and freaking. We don't need to bring like microphones or those blowhorn things or whatever. That's when it gets disruptive, and that's when it starts to kind of border on like a crime. I hear people saying, "Oh, well, they're violating their rights to protest or their right to free speech or whatever." I don't know, whatever it was, but I think we could all. They all have taken it a little too far. And read the description describes why the banner is there. Can you go to our most recent video and read the description, which describes why the banner is there? Then we can truly discuss the amount of wrong it really is. On Cher's video? Okay, I'll look. I mean, I always want. I can't ever imagine being okay with it, but let's see. I mean, maybe she explains. Sorry, I just noticed. They wanted to thank you for helping them. Oh my God, guys, this is so gross. You guys, I don't. Really? Are you sure that they wanted to thank you? I thought your subs, the family wanted to thank you. Are you sure that you didn't freaking come up with this idea, Cher? I'm not going to play your video because I'm not going to let you try to. But I will read the description here in a second. Here. I don't know. I think it's distasteful, but thank you, Paula. I know. I guess that they wanted to thank Billy Joe, and Lilani wanted to thank Cher for, I don't know. Says the family made this for me back when Betty and Dolly thought they could stick their signs everywhere and telling people to tune into their channels. However, it's been full of misinformation. So the family wanted to make sure that people tune into a place that's not twisting everything they do or say. They also wanted to help me because they felt bad that I was getting so trashed when all I was trying to do was what's right and make sure we don't get lost in the bullshit like we so easily did in Summer's case. I really thank the family for doing something so kind and sweet for me. I do feel like Quentin would be proud that his family has good people behind them, and I don't believe he would want his family being trashed like they are. Thank you so much, family, for such a lovely gift. It means the world to me. So they paid for it, Cher? Did they pay for it? Or did you guys pay for it? You're telling me Billy and them paid for this. If they paid for this, okay. That's not as bad. But if you freaking paid for it, or if your subs paid for it, that's pretty fucking bad, because that shows me that this was your idea. Yeah. Was in on it with Billy, just disgusting. Thank her for what they didn't hang a sign with their YouTube info. Dolly and Benny or Betty didn't do that. Right. Right. And if the family purchased this, and then shame on them. I mean, shame on anyways putting it out there. They have a child missing, and they're gonna freaking put up a banner of a YouTuber and not their child. Like, that is. Do they not think? I really seriously am starting to believe they are really on crack. Like, currently. Because they're not thinking clearly, and this is something that somebody who was, I mean, obviously we don't think clearly during these times. I mean, I understand, I mean, I know better than anybody, right, this past week and stuff, but I mean, Cher's not grieving. She should be thinking kind of normal for her, I guess. She didn't think to tell the family this is a bad idea. Like, you don't even have a banner of Quentin out front. Like, it's going to look really bad. And kind of, it is important for them to be thinking about what the public thinks, because soon the public probably is going to be deciding her fate. So it is kind of true that this does like affect the jury in in a way, but they still, I mean, it would be in their best interest to have the public on their side, I would think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with it. They could do it. I don't know what creators have, but I mean, they could have their opinions. It doesn't mean I dislike them, because I have heard I just, maybe I don't understand it, you know, all because I've been kind of, like I said, I could just not have all the information, just to be fair, but it doesn't look good from what I see so far. You know what I mean? Really? They put out cow shit and dead fish? Cher's just waiting to tell her story. She's doing right. Tennessee girl. Are you guys just waiting for Cher to pull a Summer Wells like move, or a Dawn Wells move? I guess we just, like she did with Dawn Wells. Do you think that she's gonna one day it's gonna be like a complete switch, and she just like, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Look, guys, 333 in chat. Oh, yay! Yay. Okay, I'm telling you, that's a good thing. Stuff like this keep happening. It's crazy. But anyways, cow manure. Are they, Julie, all like Benny is supporting this now? Benny is really supporting this? Or what part is he's supporting? I thought that I am so confused. I must be so like out of loop. I do know, I didn't know, like, I don't know. My opinion is my opinion, no matter what, who supports what or who, I try to be authentic and be real, no matter what people I like or don't like what their opinions are, you know? And right now, as from what I know, I just don't agree with it. That could change as I learn more info. Oh, he doesn't like Dolly. Cat pee is the worst. Come on, Benny. Oh man, it's you guys, it's hard for me to Benny, it's really hard for me to say anything negative about Benny or Tiffany, especially right now because they were both like really there for me. So I want to respect their opinions and stuff. So hopefully, I can still remain cool with them and stuff. But I just don't think it's a good idea to do that. But I mean, it maybe if Billy and them paid for it, then whatever. I mean, but I really don't believe that Billy paid for that. I have a feeling Cher came up with the idea and kind of wanted it to. I bet Cher came up with the idea and then she's like just blaming her subs. One day we'll probably have Billy will probably they'll probably go like be going at each other's throats here in like a month or so, and maybe Billy will like come out and be like, "Oh, that was Cher's idea for the banner. She paid for it and everything." You never know. So, are they still down there? Is Betty still down there? And Dolly and who's all down there right now? I mean, I definitely don't need more drama, right? I don't need drama in my life right now, but it is what it is. Really, this stuff, I think if anything, this stuff will probably affect me less in my life. Now that I experienced something, even more like upsetting, it's like, this is nothing. Do need to order something. Caitlin, are you hungry at all? I'll just order her something just in case. They're just going along with Cher because they don't like Betty or Dolly. I don't really think they're on the family side. I think they're just yeah. But hey, like I said, I don't agree with either side. So it's not that I'm like I really don't. I don't agree with either side. It's not just one. I think that they're all freaking acting stupid. Not that I haven't ever acted stupid or anything, but right, Annie? I bet anything she didn't pay for that. I know, and all the stuff they have to sell. Look at all those nice like toys they have behind there. God, I could just see that camper right there. They could how much are they gonna get out of that? Like $75,000 or something? I mean, that's I mean, I'm just guessing. 50,000 at the least? Hell if I know. I mean, it doesn't look it's not motorized, so it's not like but that's stuff you can't freaking take with you. Dolly only grabbed a bullhorn from a. I didn't see that to be able to comment. I guess I would have to see how. how it went down. Really? Quentin's great grandpa getting hit by a hit and run and dying. No, I didn't hear that. That's crazy. Your picture's so cute, though. Husband sitting gifts, silver ring, Bose speakers. Really? Why? So they could blast out the. It's crazy, man. Hey, I mean, I like visiting these places and, talking to locals and stuff, but I don't want to be in on that craziness. Like, I am way too, I do not want to even, I can't risk stuff like that. Like, a lot of these people, like Cher's kids don't live with her. I don't know if Dolly has kids. I think, I don't know. A lot of these people have much more, Molly can risk it because she has a husband. I just can't risk stuff like that. And plus, I can't see myself doing anything like that. I'm like, no, I can get loud on here, but in order for me to, I have to be super, super passionate about something for me. I can't just go there and like, oh, let's go there. I bet I can make lots of money if I go there and just like act a fool. You can, because people like to watch it. And you can make lots of money. But I guess it just all matters what you feel is there. I mean, some people just rationalize it because they kind of try to, they try to act like they play a character on YouTube, and so that's how they rationalize it in their head. Oh, it's not really me, it's just a character. Your title, I don't even remember what my oh yeah, I didn't know what I knew I was probably gonna get it for putting that as a title, but figure might as well like be like I'm, come back with a bang, I guess. Clip. Okay. I'll have to send it to myself. 1 second. Jen Hoffa. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just have to email myself the link. I wish I could click like StreamYard seriously needs to get with the times. Share, copy, send email. And thank you guys. I will be for the emails and stuff. Like so many of you, really tried, has some awesome stories, and I will be getting a hold of everybody back and stuff because I really appreciated it. It did help. I mean, I still have like 20 unread messages or something. Okay, here we go. I could just search it if it's not. There it is. Gosh, took long enough. Okay, so this is Queen Bee. I'll share the link. 1 second. It's only 30 seconds long. I guess I haven't seen this, so thank you for sharing, Jen. Wow. Well, um, he was in the wrong, obviously. You can't do that, but I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I don't. You know what I mean? He obviously shouldn't have done that, and I don't agree with him being out there doing all that stuff for sure. But I saw some people saying like he like hit her and stuff. That's definitely not hitting. But you can't go and just take somebody's property like that. So that is true. That is true. She could have hurt her wrist. That he did pull it. He did grab it pretty rough. So that is true. That's true. I would assume that it could be assault still. That makes sense. But didn't he? I mean, didn't he luck out and they all got dropped? I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah, I don't think anything's open right now. Unfortunately. I hate this town. My landlord's also wanting to know if I'm going to be moving, and I'm just like, dang it. DoorDash is going to have to. The only thing open late at night like this is pizza. Puke. It is not dropped. Oh, wow. I thought he got it dropped. So that was a lie, huh? Went over there and grabbed the bullhorn. He was stopping the aggression. I mean, I'm sure it's frustrating to have somebody sitting there like yelling at you through a low horn. I mean, but I mean, trust. I mean, I could see myself doing something like that, to be honest. So I can't talk. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I can have a temper at times, and I would never hit somebody, but I could see myself trying to do something like that. But it's not okay. You can't just like go up, maybe like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I want to do something. I have no idea. But really, yeah, I mean, you can't do that because somebody can get hurt, and plus it's their property. You can't just take people's property and blah, blah blah blah. Um, and weren't they using? Wasn't Betty and them using bullhorns too? Oh, really? Anything in your hand is an extension of your person if grabbed is assault in all 50 states. Oh, cool. Well, it's good to know. Should I write them over when they were cleaning up the fish? Billy Joe spread all over. Oh my God. Wow. I agree, Julia. She never tried to hit anyone with her bullhorn. Come on, man. Show me the footage. It's going through is absolutely nothing compared to what Quentin went through. Yeah. Built to one standard and the chicks were not. She used her bullhorn after chicks used hers. It was only for a couple minutes where chick was all day. Do we have where I go to see like the whole, I bet I could probably let's see. Dolly Vision bullhorn incident. Who is this titanium built chick? I've never seen her before in my life. Who is that? What the hell? I mean, there's so many people in this community. I mean, you think you know everybody, and then it's like.
And then I realized my camera was up to the ceiling. I know, I'm here, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, Redwood. Hey, Isabel. Hey, Tammy. Natasha. Anna's police department. Like, because I think it is. I'm going, or it's Chatham County, so, or not Chatham County, that's another place. Listen to me. And I'm reading this on the same screen, so it's pretty small. So, that there, so, okay, so age 14, just remember that because she did. And then, it's an easy way to, help the channel.
Whoa. How can I see this? What's this? Perfect view of Dolly Vision assaulting a lady. Okay, let me look that up. Perfect view of Dolly Vision assaulting a lady. Sorry, I know you guys probably already saw this. I want to see the part before it, though.
Oh, Dolly's assaulting her! Oh! Dolly just assaulted her bullhorn! Clip that shit!
My God!
Whoa, Dolly! Dolly just got physical.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
Dolly's going to jail.
I'm going to end it.
Oh, he ended that shit. He was going to delete it.
Wow. Oh, that's Lips channel. I was looking here to see. I don't know why I find this. It's so ridiculous, guys. This is so trashy. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's so ridiculous to me.
Damn, they are a win. It's going to be a long fucking day. Oh, Dolly's assaulting her. Oh, Dolly just assaulted her bullhorn. Clip. This is the police. We have you surrounded. What's this lady's channel's name?
What the hell?
Damn, they are a win. It's gonna be a long fucking day.
Were they just banging that on the car? Whose car is that? Whose car is that, guys? I wouldn't be happy with somebody banging signs and shit on my car. I wouldn't be wanting any of them leaning on my car or anything.
Damn, Damn, they are wet. It's gonna be a long fucking day.
But then she decides to raise her bullhorn and try to assault a lady out in front of Billy Joe and Leilani's house.
Oh my God.
And you know what they did? Dolly went over there and grabbed the bullhorn from her before she could do anything with it.
Damn, they are wet. It's gonna be a long fucking day. Oh, Dolly's assaulting her.
I don't know, guys. Yes, craziness. I guess I'm gonna have to order a freaking Domino's. Sorry for the. Here, maybe I can find something to play while I do that. 'Cause probably Domino's is the only thing freaking open in this town. This. Get so tired of Domino's. Yeah, that was that channel was called Traders Amongst. I'm looking to see what videos have come up. So we still haven't had so say I was just reading what her post said. Anybody have a good video that they wouldn't care that I would play? I'm trying to find something that we could like talk about. I saw 4 bodies found inside a home after a woman runs to the neighbor for help. You guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Well, I think that lady was not so. Let me see what that. She was not physically attacking anyone. Rap in his chat paid these women to go cause trouble. They paid for a clown. Yeah, it's all bad. I know, Destiny. It would drive me nuts. Like, I can't. Both sides look like they're on drugs. I've never had their lava cakes, but their Cinna sticks aren't too bad. But half the time when they when I order, they freaking cancel when it's this late usually. But sometimes if I don't answer the phone when they try to cancel, they'll deliver it. Oh gosh. Hold on. Let's see recently. I do know we want those. Give me a couple extra of that. Sorry. This jerk video about Cher. Okay, because you guys wanted me to see that anyways. This is 17 second one. That's not very long.
We have these people that have to sell off everything they worked so hard for in their life to try and pay their bills because their jobs are afraid that the circus will go there. And of course they don't want that, right? We have these people that have to sell off everything they worked so hard for in their life to try and pay their bills because their jobs are afraid that the circus will go there. And of course they don't want that, right?
Is that the video you're talking about? Can you guys
feel free to contact
about what? Oh my gosh. Are they really talking about
me.
this again? What BS are they talking about now?
I wish Wendy wouldn't have left. I wish she would have stayed and you guys could have talked, you know?
Yeah,
Because I think
Sorry, I'm just trying to hear what they're talking about.
Could talk. You might.
Gosh. I can't believe that stuff is still going on. Like, holy crap. They all had yeah, who paid? I know. Well, there's nothing else to do besides, or nothing else to get. Like, this town sucks really bad. I mean, I have lived in a town that was worse. So, in Oklahoma. So I guess I can't, like, I mean, it could always be worse, but let me see here. I guess it's so difficult to have a rational discussion when followers just need to follow regardless of where it leads. Pearl de Vera, your morals hit the wall. What? You're an Okie from Muskogee? I might not even be saying that correctly, but when I lived out there, oh man, that was even worse. When I lived in, like, one part of Oklahoma, it was pay with somebody can show me where Betty was assaulted. I'll send $100. I'll be waiting. Lonnie needs a rally check. Billy is standing by her. What about her baby? Where is he? You know, give yourself up. The law enforcement knows. Cher climbs on all these suspicious families that are the ones suspected to be the ones who committed crimes. I know. Why I pick up Cher? I agree that's odd, but whatever floats their boats. As long as it puts her Cher will give the answers, and I guess they should have put. It would have been much more appropriate if it had a Quentin on it, but in my opinion. I'm almost done here. Well, I thought I was almost done here. I don't want to have to get my purse. Who do you feel sorry for? I don't know if that I can say I feel sorry for any of them, but I may not understand what you're saying. Did I go through or not? Okay. I was like, what the heck? Today, Junior. Okay, cool. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. Wow. People still stayed. Hey, Tiffany. I do feel for the neighbors. So yeah, I don't agree with any of it, not just one side. Just I want to make that clear. You know, really, I think, are they still down there? Is there still like protesters and stuff down there? Aw. Cracking buries her sister tomorrow. Have you seen or heard anything about possible relation between Liliana and Quentin Smith? Andrew Simon? Oh, wow. Wouldn't that be crazy? Gosh. I didn't even think of that. I mean, surely they're not related. Oh, thank you, Jen. So you're saying, Tiffany, did she pay for it though? Did Billy actually pay for it? Because that makes like a difference to me, in my opinion. I mean, if Cher didn't pay for it or have anything to do with it, then I can't really get on her about it, but I don't think it was like a really great deal or great idea at all. I think instead it would have been best to spend the money on a, like a poster of Quentin or something. It just doesn't really make sense to me. But anyways, let's see, how long have I been on? I haven't even been on an hour. Gosh, I was just about to say, I'm still waiting on anybody, any of you guys out there with the Anna Lee collection, who would like some Anna Lee. I have 110 of them here. If anybody would like to buy them all at once, that would be amazing. Even though I'm a reseller and usually I'm used to selling things like individually, I don't know. These don't excite me very much. Plus, I guess, I could probably use the money because of everything, that happened. Yeah, I did break down for a second earlier. Because I keep having these weird things happen and it seem like coincidences, and every time it's like it's so powerful that I just like start crying because it's like it's him, you know? It's so weird. I know it sounds like I'm crazy or something, but I've never experienced something like this. So I don't know. It just seems like strange coincidences keep happening, and and when they do, sometimes it's just like, oh my, it makes I'm one of those that if I get real happy, I'll cry, like bawl, but that it's rare for me to get like that. Took down a memorial. Who needs help? Yeah, it's been rough, but I just don't want, hopefully we can not, fight about our opinions and stuff on something like this, like, because everybody's allowed to have their opinion, and even though we may not understand somebody's stance or their, sometimes you have to remember, like me, like I only know, especially since everything that's this last week's been like one of the craziest of my life. So I haven't been able to pay attention, like anybody else, but from what, like I said, from what I do know right now, I don't agree with either side, but like I don't know, I'm just going by what I know right now. I don't know the whole story, I'm sure. And that's the best any of us can do, is just go by what information we know. And it's hard for me to understand either side. I mean, and I like Dolly, all right. Like, I mean, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I have to agree with everything that he does. I mean, just like, many times, like, you guys disagree with things I do or say. It doesn't mean you don't support me. It's just that you have a different, like, opinion, and that's normal. Doesn't mean if you don't agree with, I don't believe that people should just follow along, follow the leader. Just go by what you feel. No matter what. I think that's the best way to just think. Of his brother, and he's let him live there. No. Oh, I haven't heard of that yet. I don't know what do you mean? Videos of his brother. I must not know what you're talking about. There's info coming out hourly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I should be probably catching up on that. I'm not sure who you lost, but God. Aw, Julia, I'm sorry. That's got to be rough. I lost Jim, who was the guy I was with when, you remember, we were having that rough, which is what sucks, is because everything was like crazy here at the end. And I hate that, we were not very nice to each other the last few months, and that sucks. But it was both sides. It wasn't, he knows that, I can't like take it all on myself, because it sucks. It really is horrible timing. Because probably, to be honest, just like any other time, we probably would have eventually been back together, I mean, he was here every day, and it was just always what was easy. So kind of in a way I feel like it's almost like this was done in a way to like kind of force me to depend on myself solely, I guess. Because I probably would have just like kept going back to him, and this would have been prolonged and prolonged, and I always knew his health was bad. So I was just telling somebody that if he even would have survived that heart attack, that it would be like me just, yeah, I probably would have got back with him just so I could watch him and make sure he was okay. Or maybe we might not have been together. I mean, we've lived together and weren't technically together too there for a long time. So, it's like he's family. He was family to me. It was like, I mean, he was living with me when I was dating Jason for a short period of time. So it was, I knew he was always going to be in my life. But we were definitely going through a rough patch there at the end. And, it sucks that it happened like that. But unfortunately, it's just an important lesson for all of us that we can't sometimes, like, we can't go back, Like, I can't go back and change things. I mean, I can sit here and be like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have just stayed with them. I shouldn't have dated Jason, but to be honest, like, all it does is make you sick, and there's nothing we can do about it. I can't go backwards. I feel bad for certain things. But honestly, like, I try to remember he wasn't like the best to me either. So, but a lot of times when stuff like this happen, it's easy for us to just focus on what we've done wrong, So yeah, it's rough and it sucks, but life goes on. Yeah, it'd be Ziggy's basically like her stepdad, because only father figure she's really known except her grandfather. So he was important and always going to be. He came by here every day and picked up Caitlin, and I found a card today and it was so sad, and he was like, please. It was like during that time that I was dating Jason and stuff when we were fighting so bad, and it said, please read. And on the inside, he's just like talking about how like he just wants things back to normal, and he really wants to be in Caitlin's life, and he just he loves her so much, and because there for a while things were really crazy, and I just needed a little bit of I just needed him to calm down during that time, and he did. And luckily things got a little bit better towards the end, but still it didn't. It definitely did not end how I would want things to end. But I guess it never does it? Psychiatrist. That's like, I could probably use both a psychic and psychiatrist. Hey, Krugs. It's crazy how things happen. Let's say that. So you guys, I don't know. I've been kind of like getting back into my ghost hunting like self, like I used to be. Now trying to communicate with them and stuff. Like, oh my God. That stuff's going to drive me crazy too. I can't. It's fun every once in a while, but I can't let myself get like I could see myself going overboard trying to, like contact him and stuff. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause I don't know. I just get kind of obsessive sometimes because of having an incestual relationship with his own child. Oh my gosh. Now that's horrible, but you can't judge Dolly because of that, but still that's I haven't heard that, but filling my rocket to get away from it all. It just needs a physicist to step up. Hey, speaking of that, have you guys maybe I haven't been able to use my Oculus for oh my God, forever. And speaking of a rocket and stuff, they have a NASA thing on there that is so cool where it feels like you're floating through the space shuttle and you're on the space shuttle with these astronauts. It is so cool. Look it up if you have Oculus. Just search NASA. And it's really cool. I mean, you can't move around in it. It's like a movie basically, or a show. But it does feel like you're floating. No, I haven't seen the video of Dolly's brother. Oh, he lives with Dolly. Oh, no. Has Dolly been open about this? Or are we just all figuring this out? That's probably something that he probably should have talked to everybody about, because this stuff always comes out, guys. It always does. It's best to just put this shit out yourself. If you're going to do YouTube, that's one of the things. If you want to, I mean, yeah, it's nice being able to stay home and make money talking about things you like, but that's one of the prices you pay to do this stuff. I mean, Dolly makes a lot of money on YouTube. Lots. So, but I don't know. He probably should have addressed it, but has it been proven it's Dolly's brother? Oh, it's made up. I'll be able to find it real easily, guys. I can tell you. I could probably look right now. Actually, trying to remember, what was that?
We have these people.
What was the video we were just watching that? Had the documents in them because it had his name. I'm just trying to see how to spell. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's see. He lives in Virginia, right? Or never mind. Don't answer that. Sorry, I'm not trying to dox anybody. I wasn't thinking. How old is he, you guys? Do you know? Is he 48? Once again, I'm here. I guess I could look at my chat from. Okay. Okay, I can let you know real quick. What's his Okay. Second. I can do a look at the location report, and if there is a okay, there's 3 people that looks to live at his location. Hold on. No, see real quick. I'm not going to say their names or anything. I'm just looking to see if they're on the sex offender offender list. I don't think I haven't found anything yet like that. What is no CDS would stand for controlled. What's CDS stand for? Controlled substance? Yeah, I'm not seeing any child charges like that on the 2 people that are but that doesn't mean it's not true, because these sites aren't always like the most I mean, I have to look a little bit more into one of the people, but yeah, I don't think so. And it's not, I don't know. I'll look more here in a little bit. Yeah, some people are saying that Dolly's brother like lives with them and is a sex offender, but I'm not seeing a sex offender that lives at his house right this second. But I didn't look too much into it. But just from first look, the 2 people that come up as when I did a location report at the address that it looks like he's staying at, there are 3 people that come up, and I don't see any charges for sex offenses. Yeah. So, whoa. And dang. Oh my gosh. You guys, Dolly has quite the history. I didn't realize that. Oh my gosh. I didn't. Oh my gosh. Did you get, I'm sure it's been out there already, huh? But yeah, he has a bad record. I didn't know that. I mean, I know I heard people kind of talking about it, but wow. I'm still scrolling through it. Yeah. Interesting. I think, like I said, I don't agree with either side. The protesters or Leilani. I think that they're both like, taking things too far. But it looks like my pizza was delivered, so I will look into it. I'm not saying it could be it could still be true. Like I said, I didn't spend much time on it, but yeah, just make sure you do your own, kind of look into it yourself, because people, a lot of times when they're upset with somebody, I've noticed on here, sometimes people aren't quite that honest. So sometimes you have to double check that stuff, especially when it comes to something like that. Like, when it's like sex crimes and stuff, like that can really ruin somebody's life. So it's really important to, even if it wasn't him that actually did the crime, that's still quite an accusation, Yearling, which charges, Jinhoffa? About what? No, he has a bad record. His record is not good. I mean, I heard people saying about the domestic abuse and domestic charges, and I heard about it, and seeing them just reminded me. I mean, it's not just one either. There's several. So there's more than one. I don't want to say several, but there was more than one. No, I will look into it because I'm curious. But anyways, guys, my food is here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to try. I can't believe this is probably the shortest live ever, but I'm going to try to, I don't know. I say this every time, but I really feel like I have to be more consistent. I know I've said this before, but I really have to now. So if I'm wanting to still do YouTube and be able to use it as a way to make, a little bit of extra money, then I need to be consistent. So I really am going to have to, I'm wanting to start coming on earlier in the day too. I was wanting to come on like in the morning. But like I said, I was sick, so I didn't end up coming on, but I'm thinking, yeah, I think you should probably be seeing me more often, but Buzz record just like the ones done in the past. Okay, he does have a domestic battery charges, and some of them are quite recent. So, sometimes with those things, you look at the years and stuff, and you want to give people a benefit of the doubt that they're able to change, but it is concerning with the dates on them, because it looks like some of them were kind of recent within the last, let's see, I think there was one a couple years ago. Yeah, guys, just exactly 2 years ago almost. No, I'm sorry. 3 years ago. I'm sorry, 3 years ago. 2019. And the DUI had to do with alcohol, some type of alcohol offense. Actually, the alcohol offense looks like it was more recent. Yeah, I'll have to look into that just to see how recent it was. But there is some stuff that's been a few years ago. But anyways, guys, I gotta go. I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much. Bye. Adios, amigos.